Well, hello and welcome back. Let's continue on with Liberian here, and now we should be able to finish sorting out the rest of this second floor here and getting that nice and clean. Maybe make some more progress on stairs. So let's go grab ourselves another 10 books here and see what we've got. Spoiler Prevention Magic Volume 2. Does that go somewhere over here? Magic up here. That's another shelf done. Technique to turn wandering ghosts into servants, Volume 6. That is definitely necromancy. So we'll bring this all the way down over to 1E. I think it was right here. Volume 6 goes right there. Breaking the Curse of the Trophy List. Where did I plonk that? Oh, right here. And this is Volume 1, so you go right there. Heretic Blade Arts 3 Sword Style, Volume 5. Well, of course we go to B, because that is Warrior. Just go find where I put it. I think it was up here. Right there. Hydra Seek Magical Stealth, Warfare of Stealth Detection, Volume 10. Easily all the way down to this one over here for Stealth. Volume 10. Right there. What else we have? Books of Alchemy, 4 Principles of Healer's Ethics, Seer's Journal, Day Vision, Spells for Curing Poison Disease. Might as well just go through this one on there, because it's the only one for Sociology up there. And the other 5 will be on the bottom row here. So, Sociology over here. Right. That shelf. Book of Alchemy, Encyclopedia of World Potions, Volume 6. Back to 1N for Alchemy. It's going to take a while to get through everything here, but hey, it's fine. Volume 6 goes right here. 4 Principles of the Healer's Ethic, Volume 6. Right there. Spells for Curing Poisons and Diseases. Volume 6, you go right here as well. Seer's Journal, Day Visions of the Future. Got to take that back down to Divination. This one right here. Volume 2. Right there. 1050. Done. Excellent. Stop checking. I haven't missed anything there yet. The Psychology of Backseat Gaming, Volume 3 is definitely psychology yet again. Volume 3 goes right there. Complete Guide to Everyday Magic, Simple Life Enchantments, Volume 3. This shelf over here for 2C. Advanced Healing Theory, Maintain Vigor until Daybreak. Well, that is Healing Magic at 1K. Yeah. Automation, Maintain Vigor until Daybreak, right here. Divine Summoning, Dragon Summoning, Descent of Bahamut. Volume 4, we go right there. Practical Guide to Potion Making, this is Volume 3, so you go right over here. Aqua's Field Guide, Natural Materials and Foraging, Volume 2, right there. No More Healer Diff Comprehensive Guide, Volume 2. Perfect. The Worship Invincible Entity known as Wi-Fi. Okay. We're going to go one right guess and 100 makes a seer, Volume 7. Because that is Divination right there. And Economic Supply and Trade of Arcane Resources, Volume 1 is Economy, which is other side. Actually, no. Going this way. The Worship Invisible Entity known as Wi-Fi, Volume 3 is 204 Otherworld. This is Volume 3, goes right there. Supply and Trade of Arcane Resources, Volume 1. Last 3 decades. No, it's a three-parter with nothing else in the way. Cool. Okay, Theoretical Foundations of Enchanted Music, Volume 1. Well, it's Bard and Music. Theoretical Foundations, that's right here. Ritual Design Guidelines for the Practicing Necromancer, Volume 1. You go over here. World by Data, Otherworld Chronicles. Reverse Ultra Tracing for Curse Source Identification. That's another shelf done. Book of Spells Earth Novice Volume 10. Goes 1M. Book of Spells Time Legendary. I don't think I have time in there. Wait, I must. Oh, it's right here. Management Information. How to Command the Army of the Dead looks like the last one for the bottom shelf floor here. Okay, here we go. This is Volume 8. Goes right here. Blade Dimension / Combat Technique Volume 4. Oh, back to 2B. Here it is, Volume 4. Goes right there. Okay, Sorcery Mathematics, Otherworld Chronicles. Yep, these other ones should be fine going around there. So, well, that's a nice cover. World Ruled by Data. It's Volume 4, right here. So we've got to take this one over to management down here. Administration of Magical Institutions. And this is Volume 7, right here. Space Distribution of Mana Density and Fluctuation Characteristics, Volume 2. Don't see it, so go right there. Let's go pick up another lot, 10 here. So we've already sorted 20 more, 30 more or something. Okay. Magic Techniques to Boost Household Efficiency, Volume 1. You go right there. Compendium of Dungeon Resources. Theory, Practice, Voices, Theoretical. Book Spells. I'm going to get the first floor done before I go. Oh, sort the first floor books out before I come back up to the second floor. Book of Spells Light Adept Volume 5. Oh, we've got most of that here. Voices Oracle Revelations for the Chosen Listener. Yep, more Divination. Where are you? Voices Oracles for the Chosen Listener, Volume 6, right here. Theory and Practice of Summoning here, of Hero Summoning from Another World. I don't see that one there. But here. This is Volume 4, so we've got Clunky right down there. Dungeon Abyss, Companion of Dungeon Resource, Labor Studies, Magical Supply Chain Management, Origins Magic, Mana and Labor. Okay, this is all second floor stuff. Let's go plonk these in place. Dungeon of the Abyss, Volume 2. I'll just run back and forth where it is, because this one just needs to go down here. Compendium of Dungeon Resources, this is Volume 3. Labor Studies, Even with Magic, Overtime Never Ends. It's Volume 8, over here. Magical Supply Chain Management. Pretty sure this goes over here somewhere. Here we go. Volume 2 goes right there. Origins of Magic. Wait. Mana and Labor Sociology of Magical Economies, Volume 1. Okay, this looks like it goes right here. Perfect. And Origins of Magic Awakening of the First Spells and Magic Power Volume 3 is History. Perfect. 1,080 books sorted. Compendium of Dungeon Resource. Let's see here. Let's go for the first floor yet again. Summoning, Controlling Catastrophic Entities, Volume 4. Bring this over to Summoning back at 1J. Catastrophic Entities, I know that's on the top shelf in the back here. This is Volume 4, so right there. Mystery Fiction, Summoning Magic for Beginners, Volume 2. You go right there. Mathematical Geometry, Alchemy, Inflation, the Gold Collapse. That is an economics one. Art of Illusion Defense, Mental Defense and Protection of the Five Senses, Volume 4. Summoning Magic for Beginners, Volume 10. Book of Spells, Water Novice, Volume 10. Right here. Language of Draconic, Rules of Ancient Wisdom, Primal Power, Volume 1. Okay. The rest of these are on the second floor. Same with Compendium of Dungeon Resources, Volume 2. Back to 2P yet again. Or I place one of those down. Mystery Fiction, The Prospero Code, Volume 5. Right here. Sorcery Mathematics, Mathematical Geometry of Magic Circles, Volume 10. I don't actually have any of those down, so you go right here. Perfect. Okay, let's get the Language of Draconics, Rules of Ancient Wisdom here. So that is the last one. Right there, because that's language. And Alchemy Inflation, the Gold Collapse, Volume 2. Nope. Right here. Perfect. 1,090 done. Contract. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Books of Alchemy, The Little Herbolgy of the Fae Folk, Volume 6. Start with that. Do 1N for Alchemy again. And this is Volume 6, so right here. Spells for Curing Poison Diseases, Volume 7. Might as well, because I'm having trouble going through to where I want to go. Go right here. Psychology. Books of Alchemy, Homunculus Chronicle of Forbidden Creation. Okay, this is Volume 6. Go right here. Wait, cross the other way. There we go. Dungeon of the Abyss, Otherworld. Summoning, Controlling Catastrophic Entities, Volume 1. Right up here. Fundamentals of Otherworldly Contracts. That's Volume 7. Psychology, Jurisprudence, Compendium, Jurisprudence, Dungeon, Otherworld. Okay. Easy done. Let's start with Psychology of Backseat Gaming Volume 5. Down here? Yes. Right there. How to Write Adventurer Contracts. This is Volume 2. Right here. Grand Compendium of Magic Jurisprudence. It's Volume 10. Goes right there. Dungeon of the Abyss, Volume 4. Right here. Otherworld Demanding Fresh Graduates. For 10 Years of Experience, Volume 3. Perfect. 1,100 books sorted. I'm making good progress. Okay, Pictorial Guide to the Ecology of Monsters, Volume 2. More Monstrology. How would I put that? Monsters Field Notes, Illustrated Beastry, Ecology Pyramid of Monsters, Beast Patterns, Tears of the Beast, World Encyclopedia of Dragons. Pictorial Guide to Monstrology, Ecology of Monsters, Volume 2. Magical Items Workshop Series, Volume 9 is Artifice and Enchantment. Psychology, Book of Alchemy, Homunculus, Chronicles of Forbidden Creation, Volume 4. We've already placed one of those in. Alchemical art transmuting food into poop. Goes right here. Magical physiology of theranthropy is transmutation or transfiguration. Just go find where that goes. Okay, Volume 7 goes right here. Magic for the Lazy, Grand Companion of Curses. We need to get that one. It's Volume 10, so you go at the end here. Book of Spells, Thunder Adept, Volume 8. Back to 1M. Psychology, Language, Magic for the Lazy. Perfect. To get Psychology... Actually, can we just grab the Language of Draconic Roars of Ancient Wisdom and Primal Power? So, Volume 5, over here. Then Psychology, Mentality, that the weak bark the most. Volume 5, right here. And then the Household Magic, because it goes over here. Compendium Magic for the Lazy, Volume 1. That's another shelf done. Okay. Got 10 more. Codex of Transfiguration, Detection and Nullification, Volume 7. Mana and Depletion. Here we go. Volume 7, right there. Compendium of Sacred Purification Magic, Volume 5. Right here. Formation and maintenance of large scale of large sacred barriers. It's Volume 9, so right in this gap here. Spells of Holy Light for concealing vital areas. Yes, that's over here. Summoning Magic for Beginners, I have on the back side here, going right there. Field Guide to Monsters, Identification and Survival, Volume 9. Right here. Book of Constellations, 13 Grand Zodiac Signs that Guide Destiny, Volume 8. Okay. And the last is last one for the first floor. Book of Spells, Space Legendary, Volume 5. Time, Energy, Explosion. Right here. Okay. And these last two are both for the art shelf up on the second floor. How to change drawn art into reality, Volume 4. So right here. And creating and controlling magical art, Volume 3. These are all the multi-card ones. I'll make all these the bluish ones, so we'll just grab this one over here. 5, 4, 2, 1. Yeah, and this will all be like the reddish ones over there. Cool. Okay. Book of Spells, Thunder Adept, Volume 5. Destruction. Arcane Bow, Stays in History. Volume 5 goes right here. The Field Guide to Monsters, Identification and Survival, Volume 3. That is more monstrology. So Volume 3 goes right here. Prolegomena to Holy Magic Theory, Volume 5. There we go. Volume 5 goes right here. Art, history, archery, math, psychology, management. Okay. Book of Arcane Bows, Magic Confused Arrows. It's volume 3, goes right here. History of Magical Civilizations, not what I'm after. I'm after Systems for Nurturing and Promotions in Guild, volume 2. Anything else on this shelf? Oh, we need math. That goes here. Then we go history. And bring this all the way over to N. Volume 2. Psychology, Powerlessness, and Responsibility Shifting. Volume 1. Techniques for returning a drawing to a previous step. Goes right here. Art designed by line because it has no answers. Volume 3. Perfect. 1130. Making good progress here. Okay. Few more trips and I have that done. Selection application of targets for Holy Magic Volume 10. So yet more Holy Magic here. This one goes over here. Compendium of Necromancy, the Arts of Management and Maintenance, Volume 3. You go right there. Voice of the Oracle of Revelations for the Chosen Listener, Volume 9. I must have missed where it goes. Yeah, it's right here. Volume 9. Infinite Hall, Creating Inescapable Illusory Spaces, Volume 3. If I remember correctly, that should be here. Oh, that's all one over. Healing Magic for the Reclamation of Mind and Consciousness, Volume 9. Right here. Grand Compendium of Curses, Hexes, and 100 Hexes and 100 Spells, Volume 3. Okay, right there. Yep, we're good. So, Anatomy of the Bow and Arrow, Volume 4. Volume 4, right there. Book of Arcane Bows, Magic Confused Arrows, right here. Mystery Fiction, Prospero Code, Volume 4, back to 2M for hit Mystery Fiction. It goes right here. Compendium of Useless Magic from Around the World, Volume 4. Household Magic at 1 to C. That's Volume 4, goes right here. Perfect. Looking good. Okay. Anything goes down. Stealth Techniques. No. Techniques to turn Wandering Ghosts into Servants, Volume 7 is one that goes down here. Stealth Techniques, Concealment Among Nearby Objects, Volume 10. Goes right here. Grand Compendium Archery. Complete Practical Transfiguration Phases and Guide and Sustain Techniques. Up here. Volume 10. Inverse Law of High Grade Armor Fabric Coverage. Volume 3. Right there. Formation Animations of Large Sacred Barriers, Volume 7. Go right there. Mystery Fiction. Organizers Powerful, Law of Fantasy Grant. Okay. Start with the Grand Compendium Archery, Volume 8. So that goes right here. Organizational Discipline, How Small Cracks Lead to Great Ruin. Okay, Volume 7 goes right there. We actually got Mystery Fiction, The Bloodstained Astrologer, Volume 7 next. Goes right here. Foundations of Contemporary Magical Jurisprudence. Volume 4. Diary and the Change of the State of the Mind Rune Gold. Volume 4. Perfect. 1,150. Good progress yet more. Succubus Summoning Techniques and Practical Applications, Volume 6. Let's see where this goes. This is in the far side because this was one that... Here we go. Volume 6 goes right here. Where Illusion Ends and Reality Begins, Volume 8. One with a big jewel on top. Okay. Right here. Curse Breaking, Arithmancy, and Sealing Arts, Volume 3. Right there. Nope. Oh, it's right there. Another shelf done. Ritual Guidelines for Design Guidelines for Practicing Necromancer, Volume 5 goes right here. Internet. Crafting Visual and Auditory Illusions, Volume 1. Ecological Pyramid Monsters. Okay. Where did I have the Ecological Pyramid Monsters? I think it was on the far side. Yep, this is Volume 2. Go right there. Tight Archery Tactics, Arrows of Stillness and Motion. Volume 8, right there. Complete Works of Magical Economics, which is not going to be very useful here. So let's grab the Internet All-Knowing Grimoire, Volume 5. To Commute with Magic, Complete Works of Magical Economics would be next. Nope, that's already got something in here. Oh, it's right there. It's another shelf done. How to Commute with Magic, Volume 3. Like that goes right here. Perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. No More Heal Diff Comprehensive Guide, Volume 8. Back over to Healing for 1k. Volume 8 goes right there. Zombie, The Secret Rituals for Domination, Volume 10. Volume 10. Ritual Design Guidelines right here. The Grand Cyclopedic of Magical Artifacts, Volume 1. Crafting, nope. Base 3 components. Fundamentals, Holy Power, and Undead Annihilation. Volume 3. So there. Advanced Healing Theory, Maintain Vigor Until Daybreak. Volume 4. Okay, Low Mana Form of Discrimination, Puppet Crafting, Introduction Guide to Automaton Statues, Birth, Magical Languages, Secrets. Okay, we'll start with Low Mana Form of Discrimination because that is for Sociology, not Monsterology. Right there. Birth of Magical Languages, Secrets of Spells, and Ancient Speech. Volume 4 right here. B3 components. Volume 7 goes right there. Puppet Crafting Introductory Guide to Automata and Statues goes down here on Art. Perfect. 1,170. Okay. 4 more up there and we'll almost have the entirety of the second floor tidy. Grand Compendium of Illusion Magic Volume 2. Where are you? Volume 2 goes right there. Laws and Taboos of Chimera Synthesis. Volume 4. Cyclopedia of 10,000 Summons, a complete collection from Heaven to the Abyss. Here it is. Volume 9, right there. Each volume must have like 1,000 summons in it. Okay, I think therefore I am crafting visual and auditory illusions. Volume 4. Okay. So it looks like everything else I need to do is on the second floor. Sword Saint, the one who sliced the mountains, volume 6. I ain't got any of those. Mind Dream synchronized with facial expressions and gestures. That was over the back here, right here. This is volume 10. Mystery Fiction, Prospero Code, volume 1. The Cursed Workplace, Magicless World, volume 3. Theory of Everything Grasping Beautiful Theory through Equations. Actually got, I think therefore I am as well. Volume 4, might as well get that in the way. Okay, volume 7, right here. Perfect. 1,180. Dark Pact Birth Curse. Cool. Start from here and just grab up on top. Book of Alchemy. Okay. Instead of going for the first floor, we'll go for the second floor. Mystery Fiction Judgment of the Spectral Tribunal, volume 2 is 1-2M for mystery. So volume 2 goes right here. Beastry Components Dungeon Creatures, volume 2, right there. The Work Culture of the Mage changed jobs to a sweatshop. Okay, that's a very long series. Book spells. A Kiss Wrought in Spells sounds like romance. Okay. Everything else is on the first floor. Because now that I've got the second floor sorted, I can easily just go through and do the first floor. Chronicle of Forbidden Creation, volume 9. Magical Items Workshop series. Book of Spells, Shadow Adept, volume 3. Repairing and Turning in Retuning of Enchanted Gear, volume 1. Looks like I haven't placed it in yet. Magic Item Workshop series, volume 8. Oh, down one. Grand Compendium of Curses, volume Hexes and Spells, volume 2. Dark Pact of the Birth of Curse, volume 7. Okay, 190. It's good. Let's continue clearing off the stairs one step at a time. Everyone's Demonic Words, Covenant and Power, volume 2 is language, so go to 2 Q. Volume 2 for it. They Call Their Mana Dark Energy, volume 10. Grand Compendium Illusion Magic. Anything else? Warriors Foundation, Management, Tactical Command, Magical Forces, volume 8. Where is this on here? Up here. Volume 8. Illusion, spells, theory and practice, hero summoning. Warrior's Foundation between Blade and Spell, Volume 8 is what I want next. Okay. So back to 2B. Right here. Volume 8. How to Command the Army of the Dead, Volume 1. Yep. So Necromancy. Right here. Grand Compendium of Illusion Magic, Volume 10. Book of Spells, Water Novice, Volume 4. Right there. Theory and Practice of Hero Summoning from Another World. Volume 3. Summoning Magic for Beginners, I had over here. Volume 6. Book of Spells, Abyss Master, Volume 2. Energy, Time, Explosion, so we don't have Abyss, that goes in here. Perfect. Okay. Financial. The Art of the Tariff, Volume 2. That's every day. We want economics. Wait, you're in the wrong spot there. Introduction to Magical Economics. It's Volume 7. That's where you're meant to go. Book Spells, Thunder Adept. Admit Bow and Arrow. Curious Day of Life in the World Without Magic. Okay. Right here. Economics Revolution and Logistics through Teleportation. So that is definitely more economics. Okay, I don't see that, so that goes right here. Perfect. Mathematical geometry with magic circles, weapon compendiums, swords, axes, and spears. Okay, volume 6 goes right here. Introduction to Sorcery Mathematics. Volume 10, we've got another one after this as well. Mathematical Geometry of Magic Circles. Volume 7. Anatomy of Bow and Arrow. Okay, Volume 7. Systems for Nurturing and Promotions in Guild, Volume 4. That's a lot. That's a lot just for second floor. Grand Compendium of Curses, 100 Hexes and 100 Spells, Volume 4. Right here. Book of Spells, Thunder Adept, Volume 10. Back to 1M. Going back and forth over and over again. It's pretty decent. We've got another set cleared off. Okay, romance novel, Chicken and the Cat, Volume 1. Easily done. We just bring this all the way over to L. Chicken and the Cat. Ooh, that's another shelf done. Compendium of Useless Magic. Okay, I'm just going to do it in order because I can't be bothered going through it. At least for these ones. Useless Magic, this is Volume 9. You go over there. Arcane Economy Report, Regional Mana Market Analysis. Volume 1. Philosophy of Mana and Willpower, Volume 9. Right here. Teachings of the Great Philosophers in Magic. Volume 8. Mana Measurement and Conversion Equations. Volume 5. Magical Supply Chain Management Volume 3. Right here. Witch's Hymnal, Alchemy, and... Okay. So, this is first floor with Bard and Music. Witch's Hymnal goes right here. Collection of Chanted Verse. Buffing and Nerfing, Volume 7. Forbidden Alchemy, The Guide to Toxin Brewing and Disposal, Volume 6. Right here. Okay. "30-Year-Old Wizard's First Love, Volume 2. Deafening Romance. Volume 2. Right here. Records of Extinction. Ethics of Magic Restraint, Responsibility and Restraint. Okay, Volume 10. Research and Adventure Party Tactics, Volume 8. Ancient Manuscripts and Mage Birth. Okay, Volume 5. Bow and Arrow, Complete Practical to the Beast. So, Theory of Everything Grasping Beautiful Theory Through Equations, Volume 5. Yep, that is definitely back over here. This is Volume 5, so right there. Anatomy of the Bow and Arrow, Volume 10, right here. Complete Practical Transfiguration Phases and Sustaining Techniques, Volume 7. Transfiguration yet again. Master of Mimicry. Okay, Volume 7 goes right here. Book Spells, Ice Adept, Volume 8. Right there. Book Spells, Thunder Adept, Volume 8. Tears of the Beast, Records of the Extinct and Forgotten, Volume 9. Right here. Good progress. 1,230 done. Oh, you're on that one. Okay. Arrow or the Shattered Knee, Volume 1. Where are you? Right down here. Collection of Shattered Forging Using Magical Bows, Volume 5. Forging and Using Magical Bows, Volume 5. Here we go. Right there. Magical Determined Spells, Causality, and Philosophy, Volume 1, because that'd be Philosophy over here. Here we go. Volume 1. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Use Magic from around the world. Going for bottom. Bard, Alchemy, Summoning, Transfiguration, Divination, Holy Power, yep. So, Compendium of Use Magic from around the world, Volume 10. Goes in here. Fundamentals, Holy Power, and Under Annihilation. Let's go for Book of Spells, Abyss Tarot, Book of Spells, and Symbolism. Volume 3, go right there. Theory of Transfiguration, Volume 8. Inanimate, Theory of Transfiguration there. That's one I want is Action of Chanted versus Stats Buffing and Nerfing. This is Volume 3. Fundamentals, Holy Power, Under Annihilation. Encyclopedia of 10,000 Summons. This is Volume 6. So 5001 all the way, 5000 all the way to, yeah, 5000 through, no, 5001 through to 6000. Turns alchemy, safety, manual handling. Is this up here thing? Yep. Volume 2 goes right there. In under annihilation goes right here. 1240. We get a few more going here. Hey, that's another stair done. We've got half the stairs cleared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Codex of Truth Verification Volume 3 would be Jurisprudence. Household Efficiency, Alchemy, Summoning, Psychology, Management, Monstrology, Formation, Maintenance, Large Pirates. Okay. Truth Verification. Let's see if I could go right here. No. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I thought it was a big one. Magical Supply Chain Management Volume 9. Probably is management. But it could be economics. No, it is management. Psychology using strong language from Safe Zone Volume 9. Well, that is definitely psychology. You go over here. Monstrology, Holy Magic, Alchemy, Alchemy something, but the only one is Household. It's Household Efficiency, Volume 7. Right there. Perfect. Monstrology, Language and Vocal Patterns of Monsters, Volume 10. Goes over here. Everything else should be at the back here. Beginner's Guide to Summoning the Useless Goddess. Volume 2. Turns Alchemy, Beginner's Guide to Modern Synthesis. Psychic World of Potions. Okay. Encyclopedia of World of Potions. Yes, that's what I want for Volume 2 here. Theological Research on the Holy Magic, Volume 9. Maintenance Large Scale Barriers. That is over here. 5. So that goes there. Perfect. Next step. What's like with Ethics and Magic, Responsibility and Restraint, Volume 4. Check. Responsibility and Restraint, Volume 4. Right here. Effort builds confidence. Confidence leads to action. Volume 7 is more psychology. Where do I punk all this? Nope. Here we go. Volume 7 goes right there. Living Pains, creating and controlling magical, animated magical art. Volume 9 here. From longbow to shortbow. Get the Heretic Blades 3 Sword Art Style, Volume 6. From longbow to shortbow, Tactical Applications, Volume 7. Not going down there yet because I still need to get one into romance novels here. Volume 7 goes right there. Kiss Wrought in Spells, Volume 8. Right here. Magical Uncrafting World, Encyclopedia of Dragons, Rituals, Calling, Command Dead Books. Yep. Those are all first floor. Let's first start with the World Encyclopedia of Dragons, because that goes here. Rituals of Calling, Commanding the Dead. Volume 3. Foundation Magical Iron Crafting, Volume 8. And Book of Spells, Matter Creation Master, Volume 3. Right there. Okay. Can continue on. Okay. Theological Hunt's Archery Manual, Volume 6. I can do that one. It actually gets me a couple here. Wait, where's the Hunt's Archery Manual? Oh, right here. Volume 6. Applied archery tactics. Stillness in Motion. So volume 5. Foundations of Metaphysics. I can plonk in next. This is volume 8. Goes right in here. Introduction to Psychological Principles Analysis, volume 6. More psychology. Where are you? Here we go. Volume 6 goes right there. Chronotic Illusions, Manipulating the Perception of Time, volume 9. Easily done. Wait. Chronicle World of Music of Magic. Chronicle of World Music of Magic, volume 5. So it goes right here. Collection of Chanted Verses. I'm scrolling one direction here. Collection of Chanted Verses, Stats, Buffing and Nerfing, volume 2. Go right here. They're not too far away. So, Theological Research on Holy Magic, volume 10. Book of Spells, Forest Creation Expert, volume 5. That's Dimension. Forest Creation's right here. Manipulating the Perception of Time, volume 9. And Information Maintenance of Large-Scale Sacred Barriers, volume 2. Okay, 1270. We are making some good progress here. Okay. Perfect Lines, Secret Circles, Secret Drawing 1 Stroke, volume 8. Oh, because it's blue and it's art, it goes... Oh, okay. Right here. Living Paintings, Creating Controlling Magical Art, volume 1. Right there. Instruction Magical Economics, volume 9. Right here. Midsummer Night's Sweet Dream. It's volume 2, so you go right here. Size and History of Magical Civilization, volume 7. Philosophy Science. Everyone's Dwarvish, The Craftsman's Language, volume 2. Magical Creation, Spell, Instructions and Transfiguration. Philosophy of Science and Methodology and Truth, volume 4. Right there. Perfect. So the last 3 should be down the first floor. Let's go take it down and plonk them in. So Magical Creatures and Their Spells, volume 2. I had this over here. Theory of Transfiguration, volume 6. And Book of Spells, Forest Creation Expert, volume 10. Right there. Okay. I think this is a good spot to call it the end of the episode here. So that I'm just going to call it the end of the episode here. If you liked what you see, then you can always comment, like, or subscribe down below. It very much helps out with all the statistics and everything on YouTube. And other than that, hope you have one today and catch you all next time. See ya.